Attention please. This upload is only for educational purpose. No intention to infringe copyrights. Learning English with subtitles GPITRAL. GPITRAL. Definitely a must-see. Follow us.
Celebrity Squares, and playing the big box game tonight, game show host and Radio 1 DJ Danny Baker. From That'sLife.Cox. Impressionist Hillary O'Neill. Star of Sitting Pretty, it's Diane Bull. From the United States, comedian magician John Lenihan. Game show host supreme from Bullseye, Jim Bowen. From Newshound, Ross King. From Countdown, Carol Vorderman. And broadcaster, Annabelle Croft. They're all here to play Celebrity Squares.
Voiced by Stephen O'Neill.
And now here's the star master of Celebrity Squares, Bob Monkhouse.
Bob, who's in a burgundy-coloured jacket and tie, bows slightly to the audience.
Yeah, thank you and welcome to this show, the towering inferno of Ha Ha Ha, where we dare to ask unusual questions like, if the Bible is right when it says that man was made by God in his own image, how rough was God looking when he made Danny Baker? Hello, celebrities! Didn't mean it, Dan. No. We have beautiful, beautiful Vanessa here. Will you please tell, since you're playing the naught today, would you please tell our celebrities all about yourself?
Yes. Hello, celebrities. My name's
Hiya,
Vanessa.
Vanessa.
Hello. My name's Vanessa. I'm from Wolverhampton in the West Midlands, and I'm a travel agent. I'm engaged to Dwyer, who's over there, and we're getting married in September.
The British love travel now, don't they? They go all over the world.
Yes, they do.
Is business good?
Yes, very good.
Actually, don't we love it? We're going abroad all the time, I suppose, because we have rotten weather here. It's amazing that most of us now can say diarrhea in 5 languages. You know? Would you please... Vanessa Beasley, isn't it?
Yes.
Beasley, would you please say hello, ladies and gentlemen, to Vanessa. Playing the cross today is you. Don't applaud yourself. Tell our stars who you are and what the devil you think you're doing here.
Hi, celebrities. My name's Peter. I live in Bishopbriggs, just outside Glasgow. I'm a policeman, married to Aileen, and I've got 2 lovely daughters.
A policeman. I thought so this afternoon. I saw you dusting the fingerprints on those cars. Your ambition? Got an ambition?
Well, I've always fancied learning to fly a helicopter.
Oh, why don't you?
I'm afraid of heights.
I'm afraid of depths. Yet I keep sinking to new ones. Well, the purpose... like, there's an example for you. The purpose of the game is to get 3 squares in a row up and down like this. Or across like that. Or from corner to corner, what is laughingly called diagonally. Or any 5 squares, for that matter. It's up to our contestants to decide whether the stars are giving a correct answer or just making one up. That's how you win the squares. They're worth £10 each in the first round of the game, and a completed game, of course, is worth a bonus of 50 quid, and it's worth accumulating the most cash because it could be the key to a car from the Monkhouse Motor Show.
Photos of cars are shown.
A nippy 5-door hatchback. A white 4-wheel drive. A sleek cabriolet. A flame red saloon. And an elegant coupe.
Oh. No larder. No larder. Can you understand that? There isn't a larder there. And they come up with this surefire anti-pollution device, an ignition key that doesn't fit. First chance to pick a star, because you won the toss, evidently.
Yes,
Vanessa, pick a star.
Danny Baker, please.
Danny Baker!
Vanessa.
Ah, yes. Radio 1, BBC 1. You lost weight, Dan?
Yes, I have. Yeah, I've lost weight.
You've been using the Salman Rushdie Guide to Eating Out, have you?
I actually stopped drinking, is what it is. That and stopped putting mayonnaise in my coffee. But I actually got letters from people saying, you've lost a lot of weight, how did you do it? And the only thing you can write back is say, well, here's the Dan diet. Drink about 10 pints of lager a day for 2 or 3 years, and then stop drinking 10, and you'll find you'll start to lose. But that's the truth.
OK. Well, now, let's make Vanessa fat with success. What? Nice link, nice link. What am I, rubbish here? What's the most commonly used word in the English language in conversation? English language conversation, what is the most commonly used word? Is it the or I?
Most commonly used? I read a book, How to Speak Well English, and it said the least used phrase in the Bible is Broadway show tunes, but the most used British phrase, the.
The.
Yes, I would agree.
I is correct. You're wrong to agree with the. I'm sorry.
Future, Vanessa.
Cross cuts the square. No money is won. Where's your next cross going to go, Peter?
Hillary, please.
Hillary O'Neill. Welcome, Hillary, from the world of cabaret and theatre and pantomime and all the millions of things you do. This is Hillary of the O'Neills. The O'Neills comes from a long line some soldier handed her mother. Hillary. People, Hillary, how many times was James Cagney married? Once or 8 times? James Cagney.
8 times? That's a lot of women saying, you dirty rat, you. No, you're right, I never could do the voice. Mind you, my husband Basil and I are married.
That's great.
And you know, Bob, thank you so much. Thank you so much, Bob. You know, it's as if our wedding was yesterday. If it was tomorrow, I'll cancel it. Once or 8? I'll go for 8.
What do you say?
I disagree.
He was married to Frances for 63 years. He married once. You're right to disagree. In goes your cross. You win for your first £10 of the game. I can imagine where you're going to go.
Doc, please.
Doc Cox. Oh, he's on the spot. Doc Cox in the box.
He wears a bright red cowboy-style shirt.
You got your ukulele with you, Doc?
I've got my little ukulele, just in case.
Just in case you can answer the question using your little ukulele.
Yes.
This is a brilliant man, this man. Bought swimming trunks that said dry clean only. Doc Cox. Which unpleasant complaint did Admiral Horatio Nelson suffer from? Migraine or seasickness?
Migraine or seasickness. Now, Nelson stands on a column, doesn't he? He's the guy who's had a bit of everything shot away.
Go on.
And he stands on top of that column, and all the pigeons do all sorts of things on him, don't they? On his head, and that'd give me a migraine, certainly. But I seem to remember a little song I learned at my mother's knee. And other low joints. And it went... Oh, hooray for Captain Nelson, the bravest of the bunch. He never lost a battle, but he sometimes lost his lunch.
Oh, worth waiting for that one.
He puts down the ukulele and raises his finger.
So I think that what...
Doc.
Hello?
Danny.
Is that Danny up there, Dan?
Do you know? Yeah. Just as a tag.
Yes.
Do you know what big show tune Nelson used to finish his act with?
No, Dan. What big show tune?
Please don't talk about me, one eye's gone. Thank you very much indeed. Thank you.
Here's our winner.
Thank you. You've been a marvellous audience. Thank you very much.
My name is Danny Baker. Good night. Meantime, back at sea, did Admiral Nelson suffer from migraine or seasickness?
Seasickness.
Seasickness.
I'll agree.
You're right to agree, and you know what goes in there. You block the line across the middle of the board. Off you go, Peter.
Carol, please. Carol.
Carol Vorderman, welcome from Countdown and many other appearances. And congratulations. How old is your new baby now?
18 months
Had
now,
a
little
baby.
Katie.
Carol's had a
yes.
baby, and you thought she
Yes.
used the logarithm method, didn't she? Wow. No, she likes to multiply. Carol, agriculture, how many pints of milk should you get from a good milking cow in 1 year? Should you get 6,000 or should you get 12,000 pints?
You get a lot of bottle, I'd say that much, but 6,000 or 12,000? Well, if everyone pulls together, 12,000.
If everyone pulls together, right. 12,000, says Carol.
I agree.
Yes, you're right to agree. Your cross goes in there, another £10, brings you to £20. On the front of your desk, there it is. Pick a star.
Annabelle, please.
You've got to go to Annabelle Croft. How lovely to see you in the square. Ah, you're lovely. Terrific. You ever play Martina Navratilova?
Yes, unfortunately. Didn't last very long.
Great player.
Yes, she was.
I guess she helped the game to evolve in many ways.
She certainly did.
In equestrianism, what is a sulky?
An equestrian sulky. Sounds like Duke of Edinburgh surrounded by photographers.
A sulky equestrian. Well, it's either a saddle for young riders or a two-wheeled carriage. Which do you think it is, Annabelle?
Dear, I think it's a two-wheel carriage, I think.
Annabelle says a two-wheel carriage.
Yes,
Yes, that's right. We'll put you... There's another £20 for you. More gets the square. You've got to do it. Got a block, haven't you?
Ross, please.
You can either block or try to win with Jim or block with Ross. What are you going to do?
I'll go for Jim.
You're going to go and try and win with Jim. Jim Bowen, a winner. Lovely man.
Hi, Bob.
You're a lovely man.
Thank you, sir.
Yes, you put the bull in bullseye, and I'm always so pleased to see you here. Your dandruff's getting worse, isn't it? I hear a snowplow followed you home last night.
What?
Oh, dear, oh, dear. We've been doing this for years, him and me. The four horsemen of the apocalypse. They are death, famine, pestilence, and... what?
Bernard Manning.
Balding Jim rests his head on his hand as he thinks.
Flood or war?
War. Trust me.
I agree.
You're right to trust Jim. You've completed the cross gets the square. You get a £10 spare. You get a £50 bonus. You now have a total of £80. One of these stars, one of these faces is sitting in the secret square. We don't know here in the studio who's sitting in the secret square. That is knowledge for you alone at home. But we also know what that secret square will be worth should we land upon it and answer successfully. It's worth this.
Enjoy the Blarney and the warm welcome of Dublin's Fair City.
Ah, very nice. Dublin. Have you ever been to Dublin? Oh, it's beautiful. Been to Dublin?
Years ago, yeah.
Ah, it's beautiful. Well, we'll fit you up there because they're lovely people. We now play on, try an 8-to-1 chance goes to you to pick a star who's sitting in the secret square.
I'll try Ross, please.
Ross, ladies and gentlemen, from Newsound, Ross King.
Thank you.
Ross wears a coral-coloured jacket over a blue shirt.
Bob, I know this is quite embarrassing, but is it all right if I say hello to my mum? I have to do it because I phoned her during the week and I said, I'm coming on Celebrity Squares, and she said, I hope you win the car. That's the confidence she's gotten me.
That's lovely. In 1985, Ross, a Scottish publishing company produced a unique book where its pages 1 metre square or 1 millimetre square.
No. 1 millimetre square would be very small indeed. In fact, I think it would be that one because I remember the title of it. It was Jim Bowen's Tips on How to Be a Good Game Show Host.
Great super smashing, Jim.
He leans over his desk and waves.
What are you doing at me? What are they doing to me, Robert?
He loves you. Don't we all love Jim?
Yeah. Tell the wife.
She strips for Jim. Very good exercise. Ross? Are you saying the book that we're talking about in 1985 was actually 1 millimetre square or not?
Yes, I'm going to say it was that small.
I'll agree with Ross.
You're absolutely right. And we put your circle, your northern lip. That wins you £10. Yes, the secret square. Where's the holiday in Dublin?
John, please. John.
We have John Lenihan. John, welcome from the Comedy Store.
John has dark hair, specs and wears a denim shirt.
American-born host of the Comedy Store in London.
Absolutely. I'm a magician as well. I just feel better doing a trick. So just carry on, Bob. I'll just do the carrot trick.
Would you just
don't mind me.
eating a carrot? It's just unbelievable. Just unbelievable.
15, 20 minutes of this.
Well, it's good for your eyesight. What is the minimum age qualification to become United States President, John? Is it 35 or is it 40?
35. That's IQ. How old's Clinton? Clinton, the I didn't inhale president. Yeah. Yeah, he's going to be playing Pinocchio in pantomime.
He thinks, then points.
35.
35, says John Lenihan.
I disagree.
You're wrong to disagree. 35 is correct. Naught gets the square. No money is won. I can imagine where you're going.
Yes, I'll go with Hillary, please.
Hillary O'Neill. But Hillary, you're not the secret square. People, Hillary, how many A levels has John Major got? 1 or none?
Well, I shouldn't think, Bob, he's got any at all, because people are always saying he's an unqualified success, don't you think?
Very good, Maggie.
1 or none? 1, but I'm not sure.
I'll disagree.
You disagree. You think it's none. You're right to disagree, yes. And you've won the the game. You never found it. You didn't find the secret square. We'll play for the secret square after the break when we come back, because we will be back in a flash with double the cash.
Large yellow letters that make up the word Celebrity Squares light up in sequence. End of part 1.